Everything you need to know in less than 5 minutes. You can effectively play Lucian in all 3 lanes, but his best position is bot lane. You go for Press the Attack, Presence of Mind, Legend Bloodline and Coup de Grace with Magical Footwear and Biscuit Deliveries secondary. Your shards are Attack Speed, Adaptive Force and either Armor or Magic Resist depending on your lane opponents. You max Q first, E second and W third, putting a point into your ultimate whenever you can. Level 1, you buy Doran's Blade and a health potion. Lucian's core items are Essence Reaver, Berserker's Greaves, Infinity Edge and Phantom Dancer. If you play against a poke lane, or if the enemy team is very tanky, you build Blade of the Ruined King first item and also take Legend Alacrity instead of Legend Bloodline. You have plenty of options for your remaining 2 item slots. Against tanks, you click the subscribe button and buy the aforementioned Blade of the Ruined King as well as Lord Dominic's Regard, Mortal Reminder or Black Cleaver. Against assassins, Death's Dance, Guardian Angel or Mercurial Scimitar can be good choices. Rapid Fire Cannon is also a consideration if you play against heavy poke. The enemy team is probably more diverse and fits into multiple categories, so you need to mix and match according to the situation. Despite having short range, Lucian has a rather strong lane phase due to his high burst and all-in potential. His E is also a godsend for an AD carry, as this tool allows you to outplay hard engaged champions who try to dive you, as well as to dodge any skill shot aimed at you. His low range, however, means that you must commit hard to every fight you want to take, and also that his late game is worse compared to other AD carries. Moreover, you are supposed to win lane with Lucian, so if you don't, Lucian will be irrelevant for most of the game and you will have a very hard time to come back. In order to play to your champion's strengths and crush your lane opponents, you must press the like button and master Lucian's most important combos. Unlike most AD carries, Lucian is heavily ability based and the way you sequence his spells matters a lot. All 4 of your abilities will trigger your passive double shot, so weaving in an auto attack after every single spell is mandatory. Your Q rotation is your bread and butter combo. During the early game you can use QEW to burst your opponents if they step into your auto range. Again, make absolutely sure you actually fire a basic attack after every single spell. If you mess up here, you lose out on your PTA trigger, your auto damage and your E cooldown refund. However, the practice tool can help you to stay consistent, so you'll be fine. Hitting level 13, you have 20% CDR from Essence Reaver and 5 points in E. This is a crucial power spike because your E now will be off cooldown again after 1 Q rotation, allowing you to extend the combo from QEW to QEWEQ. Once more, this is only possible if you use an auto attack after every single spell, or else your second E will not be ready. Another important combo you need to practice is WEQ. This W rotation should be used instead of your Q rotation if you need to kill someone as quickly as possible. While the Q rotation does more damage overall, the W rotation is completed more quickly because W's cast time is significantly shorter than Q's cast time. This allows you to apply your basic attacks and your PTA trigger as fast as possible. For even more speed, you can click directly next to Lucian's character model when you cast E. If you do that, Lucian ends his dash early, reducing the travel time and thereby enabling you to get another double shot almost instantly, since Lucian's E is also an auto attack reset. The W rotation can also be extended with an additional E dash once you have enough cooldown reduction. If the enemies are out of range for these combos, you have 2 aggressive options. The first one is to hit them with the WR combo. W makes it very easy to chase them with your ulti, since the Market Applies grants you additional movement speed as long as you keep hitting them. Keep in mind that you can also use your E to dash after them while channeling your ultimate, which makes chasing even easier. The second option you have is to simply dash in with your E to get an auto attack range and continue your spell combo from there. If you have Blade of the Ruined King, make sure you use its active first, as its range is bigger than your auto attack range. You can buffer the Blade command before you dash to get it off instantly. All of Lucian's combos and rotations are about nailing those inputs so you can be as efficient as possible. They are quite difficult to master, so you should spend some time in practice tool every day in order to stay sharp. Once these combos become second nature, however, Lucian is very fun and rewarding. You might now think that for Lucian APM equals skill, and while this is true to some extent, another important aspect of the champion is your ability to snowball early leads into a victory. If you win lane, but then don't use your lead to pressure the enemy team and take objectives, the game will drag out. You must prevent this at all costs when playing Lucian, or else the enemy AD carry will come back into the game and outscale you eventually. Therefore, a good Lucian player needs both clean mechanics to get an early lead and optimal AD carry macro knowledge to snowball that lead to victory. If you struggle with ADC macro decision making, you can either learn to play a champion like Jinx, who is a late game monster, or you can watch my AD carry macro guide. For Jinx, click the link to the left, for the macro guide, click the link to the right.